Hi guys, I just wanted to give you some tips on how you can model the text to self, text to text, and text to world with your students when you're doing your read alouds. It can just be these quick little questions. So for text to self, you can talk about maybe the way the character feels in the story or reminds them of a way they've felt before. Maybe even the setting of the story reminds them of a setting they have in their own lives. It reminds them of their backyard. And then also something that the characters experience. Maybe they've experienced something similar. When you're looking at text to text, you can compare books with each other by looking at the author's style of writing, or maybe a character in one book reminds them of a character in another book. For the text to world, this one can be a little more difficult for students to think outside the box, but think about things that they've seen in the world that are similar to the text, but maybe also things that they read in their book that are different from the real world. It could also be I would especially challenge them to think about, things they hear on the news, or even you could compare it to our school community if your book's in the school setting and how that school is different from our school, or if it's in the past, how that's different than how we live today. So those are just some tips for you guys for making connections. Thanks.